That's east.
What is that growing in there?
Looks like tobacco.
No, it's cheat or what do they call it?
Cotton. Chicory. Maybe it's chicory. That's west. I have no idea. I was looking at it. Deer tracks.
Did you walk up and get right underneath it?
Oh, it's soybean.
Oh, is it?
It's making a squeal, but not the same frequency.
It's at a different pit. And
But it's not doing it repetitively like the other one did it every time. This one only does it.
I think they need a maintenance on that one. Oh, I hear it now.
Soybean. I've never seen soybean up close.
You hear it now, the whistle?
Yeah. But it's a different frequency.
See how they spin on their axis? Each wing, each blade spins around.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Because they got to angle them different to get them.
They angle them, but they're not spinning now.
No, they don't spin constantly, but
they can adjust them.
Yeah.
Remotely?
Yeah, the whole thing turns and each wing turns.
Well, that's like a propeller on
Yeah.
a plane. That's what I was wondering. Are they adjustable pitch?
Yeah. Because some of them, when you hear them like this, one will make a different sound than the other two.
Ah.
It's at a different angle to keep it balanced and spinning at the, you know.
Well, I think they don't want them to overspin.
Or that too.
In a
There's
50 mile an hour wind, you don't want them to overspin.
There's a big brake like a drilling rig on them.
Ah. And I can hear there's two different sounds. One's the wind and one is that high pitch.
One's the tip of that.
Yeah, the tip. How many miles an hour do you think that
They
is?
said like one of the figures is 220 something. It's either wingspan from
Yeah, that ain't speed.
up there to the wing to the tip is
The speed of the tip is going to be different than the speed of the
Exactly. And I
center.
think the speed of the tip might be the 220.
No.
It's fast. It's like you don't believe it.
No, I'd say the speed of the tip is about 65.
No, it's.
I'm going to find out all this shit.
Think of how much distance that's covering and look at how fast it's doing it. Imagine that distance.
I know, but if you look at one of them and imagine a car going by at 55 on a highway, I'd say 45 miles an hour at the tip.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, I'll read. I'm going to research it all. I just haven't had time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh. Is there a transformer at every one? Or
Yeah. They all link up somehow.
Well, that's what I was asking that kid at your work yesterday.
He just knows what that other kid, Cheryl's son, told him.
I know all the cables are buried, but where the hell do they run to?
He said something about 180,000 volts. And I was like, I quit listening. I walked off. I was like, fuck that.
I never even thought about using this end of the cattle guard. Well, that is definitely something that I've always wanted to get up by them ever since they built them.
Pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of where we have them. No, New Mexico. Ah, the closest I could get in New Mexico was that from here to those. You couldn't get to them. I was always driving, delivering.
So you had no idea, really?
I had no idea what they looked like up close because, yeah, they were from here to there. They were not close. Well, maybe a little closer, but
It's cool.
never this close. Never. I've
like
been waiting for this for 10 years.
I'd like to be the guy who just drives around and keeps an eye out.
Oh, fuck, you ought to look into
like this
it.
dude's probably going to pull in here and run us off.
No, he ain't.
He's running about 90.
You gotta look into.
I don't like that pickup.
There's got to be people that drive around and check on them.
That's about what I'm in, just a different make.
Yeah. I like yours. I like your truck a lot.
I like the way that one sounded. He had probably a true exhaust with the cats and everything cut off.
I like the sound of this truck.
You do really?
Fuck, it's when you start it, I know who it is leaving. That's what I wanted my Ford to sound like with that Flowmaster, and it didn't fucking hardly change it. It made it different, but you couldn't hear it inside. You could only hear it from outside.
Well, you looked underneath here, didn't you? See what I did?
No.
Just right in front of the old muffler, I just cut it off with a hacksaw.
That's all you did?
I put a 2.5 inch in and dual 2.5 inch out and ran them 6 inches back and dumped them straight down and left the cat. So none of my sensors, my lights or anything.
Right. I like
it.
The
Sounds
sound.
totally different with the cats off. It sounds like a race car almost.
Yeah.
That's I don't need all that.
No, it's the sound of this reminds me of like, not like NASCAR, but reminds me of something, and that's what I wanted mine to sound like.
It's a Flowmaster. I mean, listen to it when it gets wound up. It's Flowmaster.
Yeah, but I wanted my truck to sound kind of like this.
For a big ass truck, it'll be done. It'll also roll over.
Yeah, it's a little squirrely.
Well, it's high up, and it's front end. My front end's fucked. All my ball joints are all
easily flip.
That's why I was so surprised when that bitch pulled out in front of me the other day. I whipped it around like it was a Porsche or something. It was crazy. I was proud of myself. I didn't mean to fucking fly by all the damn windmills.
No, it's all right. I've seen. They're all the same.
I'd like to go drive through that.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to go mud. I hadn't mudded since high school.
There ain't no fence there.
Or like a little bit after high school.
Could easily get stuck.
I wouldn't want to fuck up. Someone's sewn something in there. It's probably waiting on wheat.
Maize is always really late.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of it out by Boise City that was waiting to be harvested. This ain't even turned red yet. I don't know. I reckon it's got to be red.
There's something you could check out. Have you heard of those corn mazes that get popping up?
They're everywhere. There's one in Albuquerque. There was one in Clayton. There was another. I passed 3 of them.
They asked him, I guess, why he didn't harvest the corn out of it. And he said, well, I can make $5,000 off that little patch of corn, or I can make $180,000 off people coming to see.
Fuck!
So he's like, well, I don't worry about it.
Oh my God. This is kind of a weird twist with a.
Yeah.
Usually dirt roads don't. Well, it's not a correction line, is it?
I don't know what they did here. I think we'll pop out on old 66.
Yeah. This is what I miss about Oklahoma. Dirt roads.
Yeah.
Can't do this shit in Albuquerque. God, the beers me and Eddie drank. Bet I drank 50,000 beers on dirt roads with him.
Yeah. I believe it.
Should be filming it, dumbass.
I got a video of you and the windmills, and I got like 5 or 10 pictures, so I'll email them to you.
Cool. You'll have all your pictures when I get them. I dumped them all the other day, but you don't have none from the last 4 days.
Well, if you can't get them where you're taking now, if you can't dump those, then just email them to me later.
Yeah, but if you save a bunch of email, they get a lot smaller when you email them.
Oh, yeah.
They get a lot smaller and a lot lower quality.
Yeah.
So you can't zoom in on them.
Rough riding something.
Shit, my 3/4 ton was a rough ride, son of a bitch.
I think what it is this lift kit, instead of it being like the factory, when you put that lift, it might be a solid steel block in there, so it's steel.
Probably is.
So there's that added to it, plus just the height difference is going to make it a little top heavy and shaky.
Well, I couldn't believe that fucking motorhome had original shocks. 75,000 miles. They weren't doing nothing. Got the front ones changed first. Fucking totally changed it.
Did you see what they looked like when they pulled them off of
No,
there? They just like.
I bet you they were just like that.
Oh, shit, so you were just on springs.
Yeah. It was like nothing. And the next weekend I got the rears done. That makes the sway where it fucking sway way over, lean. God, it totally made it a different vehicle. for $250.
Yeah. That's crazy how the small things can really
Yep.
change. Tires amaze me how well they change.